Yeah, 0 and 7, 1 and 8, or 2 and 9. So there are only three combinations, but each combination might result into two different numbers. So 0 can be X or 0 can be Y, right? 7 can be X, 7 can be Y. So like this, you will get only 6 possibilities. What are the 6 possibilities? Let us check. 9, 7, 0 and 7Y is 70. Okay, in which case, if you divide it by 970 by 70, then 0 and 0 will go. 97 by 7, how much is it? 13 into 7 is 91 plus 6. So 60 will remain, right? 60 will remain. Because 910 is definitely divided by 70. So this is one remainder is what? What is the other value? It could be the alternate way. It could be 977 and 0y, but 0000 it cannot be. Wrong. So this cannot be, right? So now we'll go to the second group, 1 and 8. It can be, there are two possibilities, 971 and 80. Okay, or this, what will be the value here? 971 by 80. 960 is divisible by 80 exactly. 12 into 80 is 960. So after that, remainder is 11. Okay, what is the other possibility? Other possibility in the second combination was 978 and 10.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, in the 970 and 70 combination, the
Which one?
remainder is 6.
Which one?
Yeah, the remainder is 6, sir.
Which combination?
The first combination, 970 and 70.
No, how can it be? It is 60, right? 970 and 70, right? How will it be 6?
Yeah, so 7 into 13 is
No, that you forgot about that 10, multiply by 10. See, there's a shortcut I did. 97 by 7 and into 10 everywhere. So remainder also is 6 into 10, 60. Just do, na?
okay, sir.
70 into 13 is equal to 910. 14 it cannot be because it will be 980, right? So here the value is 970. So it is 60. 970 minus 10 is 900 and, sorry, it is 60. Okay, fine. So first combination was this one, right? What were we saying is, where is the line? This is the first combination, right? This is the color. Let's collect the second. Second is this, right? And third will come here. What are the two will come here? So here 978 by 10. What is the remainder? Is 8, right? Here the value is 8. Remainder, I hope. Quotient and remainder, I hope you know. Okay, so now let us go to the last combination, which is 2 and 9. 2 and 9, if you put it, there are again two values. It can be 972 and 90. Okay, in which case the value will be how much? 72. The remainder will be 72. Because 900 is perfectly divisible by 90, which is 10. Quotient is 10, and 72 is the fraction remaining. I mean, remainder remaining. So value is 72. And what is the other value? What is the other thing that is possible? It can be 979 and 20. This is also possible, right? In all these cases, the in the second case, the remainder can never be more than 20, because you are having a divisor of 20. So remainder can never be 979 by 20. It will be 19 will be the value of the remainder. 960 is exactly divisible by 20, and remaining is 19. So 19 is the remainder. So we have got 60, 11, 8, 72, and 13. Which is the highest one is 72. So what is the combination? It is 972 and 90. That is the combination. So answer is 972 and 90. So the digits are x and y. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 9. Difference is 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. Okay, got it? Or it is complicated?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, I got it. I thought the answer would be 90 because I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was 90 divided by 920.
No. It was because if you divide the smaller by the larger, then always everything in the smaller will remain, right? It will never be divisible. Okay, Ashish says he got it. Okay, Sai Pranav, Avnish, got it? Pranav?
Sir,
Yeah, Avnish,
I'm
go.
a bit confused in the second number, the 2-digit number.
The 2-digit number. See, the 2-digit number they have given, the second digit is 0. Okay, the first digit is what you don't know. So it can be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It cannot be anything more than 90 because the first digit is cannot be more than 9, right? It is a single digit, right? So
So I had read it wrong, and I thought that we have to we have to find out the second digit, and the first
second
digit is
digit
already
also you have
given.
to find out, but we have found out. But what we found out is first digit is x is 2 and y is 9. That's what we found out, right? So answer, if you have to write it here as per the question they have given. No, they have not given the question. They have asked whatever is the greatest possible remainder. So greatest possible remainder is 72. Answer is 72. In the question paper, what they have asked is what is the greatest possible, because we saw remainder, we got 60, we got 11, we got 8, we got 72, and we got 19. So which is the highest one? Is 72. Right? So this is how we solve 8. And what is there on the chat? Yeah. Okay. So we will take up one more. See, fourth one is a pure division, nothing calculation. Even sixth one, fifth one you can try it yourself. It is, so I'll just explain it. Factor means it can be anything. See, they have not given prime factors. Fifth question, I'm just giving you a cue. It is not prime factors, which means that any number you know, that number itself is also a factor, and 1 is also a factor. Any integer if you take, so 17, now it will have 1 also is a factor and 17 also is a factor, and then you have to find out if there are any factors in between. For example, 15 if you take it, then 1 and 15 are always a factor. Additionally, 3 and 5 are also factors, right? So it is not
So
asking
I
for
got 361.
you are right. Yeah, the value is answer is correct. And 361, but only thing is that the difference between the largest and the smallest factor is 360, because it is 361 and 1. So it is answer is actually 360 here. Okay, but others try to solve it, no problem. Sixth one is a simple calculation. I will leave it.
Sir,
Yeah. Hello. You are saying something?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I got the answer as 4, sir.
Where number? Question number 5.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. I think you have to understand the factors. See, always remember the factors are always starting with 1, going all the way to the number itself, and in between whatever you find to be perfectly divisible. Okay. So I think you have to check your things. I will not do it right now. We'll see. Let others also solve it and we'll see. Question number 7 is our logical question. We can try. I'm sure all of you will be able to solve it using the method that we have done. We had the sheep, pig, and something cow, or the 100 animals in $100, etc. Those we had done, right? Exactly that way you can solve this. See, Manasvi spent 87.5 rupees and on a pen, and 1/3 of the remaining. So she had some value at the beginning. Out of that, she spent 87.5 on a pen. Whatever was remaining, she spent 1/3 on a pencil. Okay, now she was left with 1/4 of her money, which means after spending 1/3 plus 87.5, what is remaining is total 1/4 of originally what she had. Now, what is the cost of the pencil? That is what they're asking. Okay. So again, this is like an exam for you. This is like a question for you. You work on it and you solve it. It is very easily solvable by the method that we discussed earlier, right? X, Y, etc. All of that. So original is X, then you take 87.5. What is left with X minus 87.5, and when you spend 1/3 of the remaining. So when you spend 1/3 of that on a pencil, then what will be remaining is total by divided by 4. So like this, you'll be able to solve it. Even question number 8 will be similar. 25% of 60, 25% means 25 divided by 100, right?
Sir, I can't hear you, sir. Your voice is breaking too.
Huh? Sorry, what?
Your voice is breaking that time, sir. I could not hear you.
Oh, which one? Anyway, I think what I will, this one is, see, the question number 8 is similar to question number 7. It is all logical. Okay, so 25% means 25 by 100. So you start with some X or Y, whatever is the value that is given. So 25% of 65.8 liters means 65.8 divided by 4. Okay, 25% means 1 by 4. 34% of 27.5 sugar syrup and 4 liters of lime juice. After distributing, she is left with 17.4 quantity of given to each friend. Okay, I think it is easily calculatable, right? Using our same equations, we will be able to do it. What is number 9? Savik and Manik traveled from Wonderland to Amazing Arena, which are 360 kilometers apart. Manik started his journey 30 minutes earlier than Savik, but arrived 30 minutes later than Savik. Savik covered his journey at an average speed of 1500 meters per minute. The average speed of Manik is, yeah, I think you should be able to calculate it. Find out from Savik's, you know the distance and you know what is Savik's speed. So you will be able to find out what is the time that Savik took. And Manik took 1 hour more than Savik because 30 minutes he started earlier and 30 minutes he arrived late. So total 60 minutes extra. So time of Manik also you know. Again, distance you know and time you know. So you will be able to see the average speed of Manik also. You will be able to calculate. Right. And we'll stop with the last one here. Fill in the missing number. There is a pattern somewhere in this. 2, 3, 9, 5 and there is 39. 2, 7, 4, 8 and it is 48. So 2, 8, 6, 10, what will be the value? Just think about it. It's not immediate. You have to find out the pattern in the mind and then you have to give it.
The product of the vertical numbers minus the product of the horizontal numbers.
Horizontal number, correct. 5 into 9 is 45 minus 2 into 3, 6 is 39. 7 into 8 is 56 minus 4 into 2, 8 is 48. So if you follow the same formula, then it is 10 into 8 minus 6 into 4. So 56. 80 minus 24. So there is no single formula. You have to think of the pattern and see if it matches. The first two things, if it matches, then you can apply the same one and give it. So the missing number here is 56, correct? Similarly, the next one, 6, 9, 27 by 2, 81 by 4. Okay, so
Sir, it's something into 3.
yeah, it is something into 3, correct?
Yes, sir. It is something into 3.
Correct. See, the way I will look at is 9 is I will consider it as 9 divided by 1. Okay, so I get on the top, I get 81 by 4, 27 by 2, 9 by 1. So if you continue the same formula back, right, then what will be this one? It will be thing. So 4, 2, 1, next one it will become half. After, because 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 1 divided by 2 is half. So something divided by half is 6, and which is correct. 3 divided by half is nothing but 6. Okay, so 3 you cut it into half parts. 3 apples you make it into half apples, you will get 6 parts, right? That's how you got 6. So 3 divided by half, 9 divided by, so 3 into 3 divided by half into 2, which is 1. Then 9 into 3, 27 divided by 2, 81 divided by 4. Next one will be 243 divided by 8. My value will be 243 divided by 8. Because that denominator I will make it from 2 to 4 to 8. Numerator I will go from 27 into 3, 81 into 3, 243. You got it? 243 by 8 is the answer. That is how you try to find out the patterns. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so this is the way. So why don't you take a shot at the entire exam, okay, and do it. Really apply yourself to it and spend time. If you can't get it, keep thinking about it. Try out different ways. Okay, now you have got an idea. I think we have just given a fair bit of this one, right? Cool. Okay, so that is it. So are there any questions? I'm going to stop the recording and stop the